Hello everyone, I'm TG and welcome back to the House of Sleaze. So today I'm going to show you a build that might look a little bit familiar. What it is it's basically the Annette build that I showed you not too long ago, Annette's one-man army, but we're using that on Daniel. And believe it or not, it's actually even better on Daniel. This has pretty much been my go-to Daniel build since I started using it. And what makes this so powerful is Daniel has Endurance and Vampire. And these two things are going to knock this build right out of the park. It's going to make it so your fully buffed VX zombie is just going to devastate the survivors, and there's nothing that they can do about it, shotguns or otherwise. So once again, I do want to say that I did not come up with this build. This build was shown to me by a viewer during a stream, and I will link him down below. Make sure you go check him out and give credit where credit is due. So let's get into the build. Now, to start things off with, as always, I am going with Windup. That's the way I like to roll. There's no way I'm going to use Mr. X otherwise, just because I like that fat, stinky damage. Now, next, I'm using Frenzy right now, but like I said, Vampire is very powerful as well. I just personally like Frenzy in case some of the survivors are running some kind of speed build. It helps me keep up with them, but Vampire is very good. So next is the Linchpin Endurance. This is what makes this build for Daniel really shine, because his creatures cannot be knocked back. That means your VX zombie is just going to be unstoppable. So make sure you pick Endurance. It's the way to go. Now for the exclusive cards, you could use Overclock, but I find that you have way too much bioenergy already, so it's really more of a detriment. And for the next exclusive card, Remote Shell is bar none the way to go. The reason for that is it's another VX zombie, but it's a little more powerful. So that just adds to your overwhelming force against the survivors. Now let's take a look at his equipment, and this is where it's going to differ ever so slightly from Annette. And the reason it differs is because Annette has enhancement, which is going to increase your zombie's HP. Daniel doesn't have that, so you're going to have to offset that with all 3 resilient skins and Researcher's Brain. I like to use Researcher's Brain anyway, just because it gives you that movement speed increase, and if you do choose to use Frenzy, that's going to stack quite nicely to give you a little bit of a speed boost. So nothing too crazy there, but let's take a look at the deck. Now, if you haven't seen the Annette deck, and this is your first time taking a look at this, it's gonna look crazy, but I assure you, it is not. Basically, what we're doing is using all low-cost cards just to cycle our deck until we can get our VX zombie. So that means we're using Deception, Decoy, Regular Zombie, Zombie Dog, Crawling Zombie, Tracker Mine, and then, very important, is all 3 of these mods, which are Efficiency Mod Creatures, Power Limiter Mod, and Generator Mod Small. And of course, we are using the VX Zombie. So this is the most important card in the deck. This is basically the only zombie you're going to be controlling. You want to get these out as fast as you possibly can, and immediately control them and just wreak devastation on the survivors. So I'm going to show you guys what this build looks like in a match, and I'm telling you, since I started using this on Daniel and Annette, I have only lost with it maybe once across both of them. It's just that strong, and you will see why. So sit back, I hope you guys enjoy this, and remember, if you like these build videos, don't forget to subscribe for all kinds of sleazy goodness in the future. Enjoy. Holy shit, 509 Becca. Wow, alright, well, looks like it's time to pull out all the stops. Rest of the team's looking pretty good too, except for little baby Valerie.
The wheels of fate.
And oh my, look at that. We got the VX zombie right off the bat. That is exactly what we want.
You will walk away.
So I'm going to cycle just a little bit, see if I can get some mods here. Perfect. And down you go.
Sometimes it's easier
Look at that.
just to do.
Before they even get out of the gate.
You understand me.
Oh, and here they come. They have no idea what they're in store for.
Maybe hundreds. But now I must.
Come on. Come on, little girls.
My life is strange.
Haha! Oh, January. This is for all my Nikolai matches. Wow, there you go. Oh, Valerie, you want some? Alright then. Well, as you can see, we have secured pretty much a minute, I would say, off the clock from that. If I can keep January down. Uh-oh. Make me eat my words. Hopefully I can get another one here. There we go. As you can see, it takes like no time to cycle through your deck. And I don't even look at my bioenergy.
Can't hit me.
Nah, you're not going anywhere. Oh dear. Okay, so they got some good DPS. I'll give them that. Oh, and another VX. Beautiful.
Slap on the ring.
And, oh, goodbye, January.
The bars of the cage fall into place.
I just juke a jive here. And Valor's using a mup, so I'm gonna go after Becca. Come here, girl. Yeah, you're done now. You silly Billy. Ah, the one Bane is a flash.
Better luck next time?
So what I also like about this build is even when they're not dealing with your VX zombies, they still kind of have to pay attention because there is a zombie and a dog in this deck. So a lot of the times they don't even think to worry about them, but they have to because they can get some nice bites off if they're not careful. Now, unfortunately, I just got to weigh out this EIS lockdown, and there we go.
This really is not a very efficient way.
Oh, January, I don't like that shotgun. Not one bit.
There's our
This girl, she's just getting her ass beat.
Let me finally land.
And Valerie used her heal on herself. That was kind of weird. That's okay, though, because I'm just going to DPS through it. And down she goes. Okay, so I think that's pretty much that.
Hold much hope of your success.
Little Jilly is trying to speed her way through and get the keys, but it's not going to happen. And Becca's just giving up. And that's what I like to see. Oh. I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. Yeah. Think you can slow walk away from me?
All of these mechanisms for you if you are going to move
Well,
the tortoise with
as you can see, this build is just crazy. Be sure you guys check this one out yourself.
bad luck, my
And as always, I'm TG. If you like what you saw, you know what to do. If not, meh.
civil.
Keep it sleazy.
Your death, and you resist.